Okay, so you know you want to apply to Oxbridge and you know what subject you want to study. But which college should you apply to? Hi, I'm Adrito and I studied at the University of Cambridge, specifically Peterhouse, between the years of 2013 and 2018, studying maths as my undergraduate degree and astrophysics as my master's degree. Firstly, what is a college? Both Cambridge and Oxford are actually a collection of colleges, with 39 in Oxford and 31 in Cambridge. They're basically an academic community. It's where you will live, eat, drink, sleep and study for your time at university. My general advice is that your choice in college does not matter and not to get too stressed about it. Almost everyone I know from Oxbridge loved their college after they joined, whether they directly applied to it or were allocated to it via the pool system. They're all incredibly welcoming and pretty similar. Personally, I chose Peterhouse because I submitted an essay to them in year 12 and got invited over, so I had a little bit of connection. Other than that, I did almost no research. Honestly, an open application is a perfectly valid method, especially if you want to focus more on your personal statement. Onto the specifics, the bigger choice is actually whether you want to apply to Oxford or Cambridge. They both offer slightly different subjects, and Oxford is a campus university in a city, whereas Cambridge is a city in a campus university. But just the interview experience, Oxford is better because they actually invite you over for a few days, whereas Cambridge is all in one go. However, looking online for 2021, everything seems to be virtual, so there's no difference there. Assuming you've now decided on university, there are 5 main things to consider: subject, location, size, accommodation, and quirks. Firstly, subject. Double check that the college you want to go to actually offers your subject, because that's more important than the college. The departments hold all of the lectures, and your college basically only organises the supervisions or tutorials as they're known in Oxford. And to be honest, they change from year to year, so you won't know what the differences are beforehand. Secondly, location. Is your college near the centre? Is it near other colleges? Is it near the shops? Is it near the nightclubs? Is it near your department? These are all things to consider. Generally speaking, people prefer the central colleges because you have to walk a little less, but in the later years you might have to walk more because the departments are generally on the outskirts of the city near the colleges that aren't in the centre. Thirdly, size, in terms of number of students as well as the physical size of the college, although these are somewhat correlated. I really like Peterhouse as a small college with only 70 students per year. It meant you got to know everyone else in your year and know other people in the other years too. I know friends from other colleges who didn't even know people in their own year. On the other hand, it means that everyone knows what you're up to and you have very little anonymity. In terms of physical size, both St John's and Trinity are the larger colleges in Cambridge, but colleges in Oxford are generally a lot larger because the city is just larger. I really liked visiting my friends at the larger colleges because it meant you got to stroll around a little more, but it also means it takes a bit longer to get to anywhere you want to get to. Fourthly, accommodation. Different colleges have different accommodation practices. Generally speaking, across Oxbridge, first year undergraduates are guaranteed accommodation, and in Oxford you're generally kicked out from second year onwards, whereas in Cambridge you're kind of guaranteed accommodation. You also have to factor in how far the accommodation you're given is from the college. Some colleges are so far away you may as well be in another college. Fortunately for me, Peterhouse's accommodation was always in a 5-minute walk, but I know others who aren't that lucky. Fifthly, perks. Each college has their own particular perk. Magdalen College Oxford has deer in their deer park. Trinity College Cambridge is particularly well known for its mathematics degree. Christ Church in Oxford is where Harry Potter was filmed. King's College in Cambridge has the King's College Chapel. And of course, if you want to go to a women's only college or a graduates only college, then these are options available to you. Peterhouse, of course, is the oldest college in Cambridge and has the oldest secular building still used for its original purpose. That is a bit of a mouthful, but it's ingrained into my brain after all those years. And that's really it. I put several links in the description that might be useful for you to decide which college you want to apply to if you want to do your own research. But as I said before, don't stress too much about it and don't spend too much time on it. If you want to know the reasons why you should or shouldn't apply to Oxbridge, I've made 2 previous videos on that. Or if you want to know what my experience was like in Peterhouse, I've got a playlist in the description because I've vlogged throughout all my 5 years there. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate the like. And if you think you'll enjoy other videos like this, or just want to follow my life as a PhD student in UCL studying AI-assisted neurosurgery, then I'd appreciate the subscription. Hopefully, I'll see you in the near future.